Alright guys, so I know you've been wanting new Shrine of Order builds, and this is what I got for you. So, this is a PvP build I made using Shrine of Order, and I can guarantee you, this is the best PvP build I've ever made. It's so good. It's a Shrine of Order curved blade of wind build, and trust me, you'll be winning all of your Shrine fights. In this video, I cover everything from the talents to even the mantra modifiers, so make sure to subscribe and stick to the end. Now, pre-Shrine of Order, these are the stats you're going to need. This build revolves around all the dead gods, so 65 willpower and 40 intelligence are a must. You also get perfect flash and overflowing dam from intelligence. Neuroplasticity is really good. You also get things like last resort, not to mention underdog and giant slayer, which are some of my favorite talents. Now you're also going to need 50 fortitude. This is so you can get exoskeleton into the finish. Now on screen right now are the talents you will need to get to make your build good. If you don't get these talents, use the Shrine of Chance at Fort Merit and reroll it. I recommend picking up some garbage rare cards like Scuba Drowner and then rolling in for better runs later. But if you don't know how to get medallions or fight Aetherion, just skip this step. Now I've gone this build a couple of times and I've had no issues getting any of these talents in one run, so I hope you don't either. Now the order you should train these stats in, I recommend you get 50 fortitude first, just because you're going to need to reinforce. And the thing about reinforce is it has two talents that you need to make it good. So you need to get reinforced in these two talents first. That's why I recommend getting 50 fortitude, not to mention exoskeleton to the finish, right? Next, I recommend you train willpower and intelligence at the same time, okay? This is because intelligence has good rare cards and willpower has good common cards, and mix the two together, shibing bang, you're OP. Alright, so after this you want to put 1 in strength, 1 in charisma, 1 in medium, and then 1 in gale breath, and then just put the rest into agility, okay? Now the agility is more of a cherry on top, just because you do need the agility talents in the future, so you might as well pick them up right now. Just make sure not to prioritize them and get the talents that you won't be able to get in the future later, right? Now onto the mantras just before you use Shrine of Order, right? So you're going to need to reinforce and exhaustion strike like I mentioned. Now with a new rework, the Shrine of Order rework, they made it so all your mantras go back to level 1 or whatever level if you don't have the requirements. Well, that's good because reinforce is better at level 1 because you can use the heal ability more often, and I don't think exhaustion strike matters that much, so this new update does not affect this build whatsoever. And pretty much after that, just keep putting agility until you reach power 12, because power 12 is the minimum you can actually use Shrine of Order with. And then as soon as you hit power 12, go use Shrine of Order. And now your build has turned from a pre-Shrine of Order build to a Shrine of Order build. So let's get into post-Shrine of Order. After Shrine of Order, this is what you want your stats to look like. Notice that I haven't put any extra in willpower, I haven't put any extra in intelligence, or I haven't put any extra in fortitude. This is because you already have the talents needed for those stats. There's simply no point in leveling. This is how I suggest you invest your points. So first you want to get 25 charisma, and then go to Mystic, and then get all the Charmcaster talents first off the bat so you can knock out charisma. The two Charmcaster talents you need to get are Tough Love and Charmcaster. The second stat I recommend leveling is Strength. Get it to 30 strength and then just leave it alone. With this, you'll be able to get many useful Gale talents, and you'll be able to get things like Spine Cutter and Bulldozer, which are pretty essential for this build. After that, get your agility to 40 and pick up talents like Ghost, Conditioned, Speed Demon, and more. Now that you've gotten all your basic stats out of the way, put 75 in Gale Breath and get all those talents, right? Then put 40 in Medium so you can get Wyvern Claw, and then uncap your Gale and then put 100 in Gale and then all your other points back in Medium. This way, you'll be able to get all the Gale talents up to 75 Gale Breath, which there's none past that, right? And you'll be able to get Wyvern's Claw pretty early on at 40 Medium. Now keep in mind, the Curved Blade of Winds actually scales more of Gale Breath than it does Medium, so just make sure you have 100 Gale Breath and then whatever else in Medium. Now for the list of the essential talents, I'll have those on the screen right now, you can scroll through them. I already discussed how to get them, just make sure you have the stats for them and you're set. Now on to the mantras, the part you've all been waiting for. So, my ideal Gale build is this. Air Force with 3 Strata Stones and 2 Perfect Lenses, and a Bloodless. Gale Lunge with an Insignia Gem. Rising Wind with a Bloodless. Wind Carve with a Bloodless or Wind Gem with 3 Strata Stones. And Astral Wind with a Bloodless and 3 Rush Shards. Then for the non-Gale / support, you want Reinforced with a Blue Gem, and then Exhaustion Strike with an Insignia or whatever you want. Now last but not least, the Oath for this build. So this is what I kind of recommend. If you're a newer player, just go Jet Striker. It's easy and it synergizes really well with the build. If you're a more experienced player, I would recommend going Dawnwalker, as you can get Radiant Kick and it really synergizes well with this build. Honestly, both oaths are good, but I think Dawnwalker is just a little better. Oh, and for Bell, I mean, I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, just get Reaper. That's literally all you need. Like, do what you want, but yeah, Reaper is definitely the best for PvP. And yeah, let me know if you enjoyed the video. I did spend quite a bit of time on this, so I would appreciate a sub. But yeah, if you want some more Deepwoken content, just say something. I don't know, like the video, make me feel proud about myself. And yeah, if you have any questions, put my Discord server in the description. Join up, hit me up. I'll answer any questions. And yes, it is possible to get all these talents. I mean, it does look like a lot to do, but once you have it, you have the build forever, pretty much. So you're set. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. And yeah, peace.